The book of Acts, chapter 10, verse 15, is such a incredible passage of Scripture because it is a time of change. And change is it's something that is often slow coming and it's difficult. And if you're like I am, I often resist change. Just talk to my wife about it. She'll tell you all about Pastor King and his wanting to stick with things like old clothes and things of that nature. But the truth is that passage of Scripture that Luke records for us, it was an incredible time of change. Because in this passage of Scripture, the mindset of the early church that had kind of struggled through those early days to just try to figure it all out. The Scripture says this: what God has cleansed, that call not thou common. And this is the story about Peter and the vision that he saw of that sheet coming down from heaven with all of those unclean critters in it. And the Scripture says that the Spirit of God says to Peter, "Rise, slay, and eat." And Peter was aghast. "God, what are you asking here? I have never eaten that which is common or unclean." And here, the word is coming to Peter. And it's very significant that it's Peter. Of all of the disciples, you see, you read the Gospels, and you read about the relationship between Jesus and this old rough fisherman, Simon, son of Jonas, that Jesus renamed him and said, "You are no longer Simon, you are Petrus, the rock." Now think about this for a moment. Rocks are things that are very, very strong, durable, and it's hard to deal with a rock. Trust me. I come from hill country in Kentucky. My people have had to deal with rocks in the field for years. And it's amazing. You plow that field one year and you get all the rocks out, and then you come back next year, plow it again, you got more rocks. Very durable. Peter was a person that was hard for him to accept change. But here, he has the word from God. God has just opened the doors for all who will come all over the world. The gospel, the good news to all people. It's an amazing, amazing transformation. And we'll talk about this the rest of this week. This is Pastor Jack King with the Gospel on the Radio broadcast.